Excuse me. We have created a software package and a final design for a museum piece in which our software can be implemented. In the previous semester, we created a software simulation of the iRig unit, while Dr. Hansen's team continued working around the pandemic to digitize more audio tapes, which are to be used in the final museum display.
And now for the overview diagram. So for the overview diagram, we have two sections. For the first section, we have the provided digitized audio tapes and small samples of audio transcripts that were provided to us from UT Dallas, our external sponsor. And they obtained this from originally digitizing the NASA Apollo missions. So for the second section, we have the goals and the deliverables from our team. After receiving the data from our sponsor, the team worked on processing the audio transcripts to create a math app-based GUI and a user interface that could be used to educate children in a museum type of display.
Okay, and just I would like to give a brief preview of our patterns that we selected. These four that we selected, first one being the techniques for collapsing views for contents in a graphical user interface. And that one really highlights the systems and methods that provides users with efficient and effective user experiences when browsing, selecting, or expecting content items. The methods, the second one, methods for informational processing and electronic devices. That one really highlights the methods for informational processing, which includes receiving an operation request form of a wearable device, determining an operation requested by like the operation request. And then the third one, user interface elements for content selection and media narrative presentation. And that one is more of a narrative based on, which is like a series of collective narrative segments combined by a director or editor in a defined sequence to tell a story. The fourth one that I wanted to highlight was the systems and methods for predicting the sales behavior of a new item. And that was really more for forecasting sales for a new item, one with no historical data, so which is presented based on what people would like to see in terms of what they